Okay, and we are back. Was able to catch it real quick this time. Time for our first hack bus. Okay, I'm gonna wait until some people get here before the next cutscene. Now the game's probably wondering, like, why are you waiting? Why are you not just... this is taking too long.
Inspector Fox, why fight it? Don't you want to be my friend?
No, you horrible eight-legged cow! No!
With that old computer powered up, my work here is done. It's time to wage war on the castle, and in the confusion, pull off a heist I've named Operation High Road. First, Murray will take down the spotlights on the main gate with the codes provided by General Clawfoot. Then, with the help of the voice modulator, I'll order Neela's forces to attack. Sly will then paraglide the two of us over to the Contessa's getaway blimp, and we'll use it to get inside her re-education tower. The assault on the castle will undoubtedly draw the Shadow Guards off their post, and if we free Inspector Fox, she's sure to clear out the Contessa. With the Mind Shuffler exposed, I'll plant the Bad Mojo bomb, and presto! The Clockwork Eyes are ours. So if the two of you are ready, let's take our positions and get this thing started.
Woo! Okay, now is this a Bentley or a Murray? I think it's a Murray.
Alright, Murray. Head for the castle's main gate and power down those searchlights. While you do that, Bentley and I will climb our way up to the top of the castle. Good luck.
Good.
I hope that general
Yeah.
guy told the truth, or this is gonna get ugly. Oh yeah!
We're back
Sit
online.
down, Bentley. Time to call in the cavalry. I'll see if I can find some extra firepower to help out.
Attention, bloodthirsty mercenary forces! The castle
Defenses are down. Seize this opportunity for aggressive military action by pressing an attack on the castle. Charge! For victory, for glory!
That should do it.
Now that you're done being a warmonger, feel like paragliding over to that blimp?
Just make sure to grab the rope hanging off that thing. I don't want to drown.
I love how they made Bentley slightly smaller when riding Slice back.
Hold on, pal. This could get rough.
Luckily, Bentley's actually able to take a beating.
All right, let's head for the re-education tower.
What? The mercenaries have breached the castle defenses? All of you go! Defend this tower to the last man! Don't worry, my dear. I still have time to finish with your readjustment.
Let me out of here and I'll readjust your face.
Okay, fine. Looks like the Shadow Guard is out of the picture. You ready to free our violent little princess?
Affirmative. That Iron Tech 250 is a
I love
fully
Sly
integrated
calling
system.
Carmelita that.
Access to Carmelita's restraints has to be in this old terminal somewhere.
This one's simple, but...
That should do it.
Aha! I've isolated the brain pattern. You and I are about to become the best of friends.
Okay, new best friend. Hands up, and I mean all of them.
My dear, you really should... Shadow Guard! Shadow Guard!
Come back here, you witch!
That Carmelita. Always trying to resolve her problems with the shock pistol.
She is rather truculent. Stand clear, Sly. This might have a larger blast than anticipated.
Look, we all know that Carmelita isn't the sharpest aim.
Bentley, you okay?
This is no place for an asthmatic. But I've located one of the Clockwork Eyes. Can you find the other?
No worries, chaps. It's safely in hand.
Neela?
Thanks for clearing out the Contessa. Nothing I did could pry her away from the Clockwork Eyes. Wouldn't should be enough for the old bird. Ta-ta!
Oh, what does that mean, Neela?
Bentley, take the eye and escape on the blimp. I'm going after Neela.
But the plan! This wasn't in the plan!
Bentley, you gotta get used to that.
Attention all bombers. Focus your attack on the Contessa's blimp.
Heads up, Bentley. You're about to come under fire. Get to the blimp's turret and stay sharp.
Where did Neela go? Yeah, well, she completely disappeared. That's how you know Bentley isn't a coin kid.
Attention all bombers. Focus your attack on the Contessa's blimp.
Heads up, Bentley. You're about to come under fire. Get to the blimp's turret and stay sharp.
That's why she disappeared. See, last time when we followed her, we weren't allowed to hit her, because then she would be like, what the fuck? But now we can hit her as much as we want. Yeah, I'm not falling for that. No! I fell down! Damn it. I was right up until the end, but then I fell down. It's not fair.
Attention all bombers. Focus your attack on the Contessa's blimp.
Heads up, Bentley. You're about to come under fire. Get to the blimp's turret and stay sharp.
Thanks, Jax. There we go. I did it!
You really should watch where you're going. This place is dangerous.
Don't you dare! That eye is mine! It's mine!
Actually, Mr. Cooper, the eye belongs to me.
Heads up, Bentley. You're about to come under fire. Get to the blimp's turret.
And so while we were doing that,
I can do this.
I can do this!
That's just not safe. So sorry. Physics? This'll hurt. Off guard!
Okay, almost there.
That is key.
Just gotta take out the last bomber.
That did it.
There.
The sky's all clear. Okay, guys, I'm heading out for our rendezvous.
Come back here, Contessa. That getaway blimp won't save you.
Merciful Hades, Slide, can you read me?
Merciful Hades.
The guidance system and the blimp's descending at a decided
Well, we know what god Bentley
Going
worships.
down, down, down.
That eye belongs to me, and I want it back.
No way. You think I'm crazy? Actually, on second thought, don't answer that. I really don't want your professional opinion.
Not crazy, just stupid. You're an ignorant child playing dress-up in his father's legacy. Oh, I know all about you and the Cooper clan.
Then you'll understand why this eye needs to be destroyed.
Short-sighted fool! I've no interest in your narrow interpretation of morality. I'm above all that. Above good and evil.
And you think I'd give the eye to someone that's above morality?
Enough talk, insect. It will be just as easy and more fun to pry it from your cold, dead hand.
You know what? One of these days I want to make a tier list of Sly villains. Just because, like, that little speech by Contessa reminded me how good of a villain she is. Oh, and Bentley's alive.
I'm alive! What the? Hands up, Turtle. Give me the clockwork eye. I said give it here. Now keep your hands up for 10 minutes after I leave. I'll be watching.
Carmelita, she... Oh, the guys are going to kill me.
She had a literal gun to my head, guys! So, like, that is a bit of a head-scratcher. Because, like, Neela wants the eyes because, like, she's doing her own thing that we're gonna learn about.
Sorry for you.
But I
All
don't
your
know why
education,
Carmelita
you
was
still
trying
don't
to
know
steal
right
it.
from wrong. Huh? Oof!
I know enough not to let my guard down around an intellectually superior opponent.
She got the eye? She's got the eye!
How's this thing work? What's this do? And this?
Guys, help! Carmelita took the eye, and she's trying to get away in one of the Contessa's tanks.
Don't worry
This
about
is
it.
another annoying one, and I usually fail it on my first try because, again, these tanks control really bad.
Her to stop that tank.
That tank's almost out of commission.
Yeah, but I'm also running out of time. Ugh, come on. See, I'm gonna fail it soon. Just because this one is so hard to control.
Yeah.
I just managed to do it.
While Carmelita's still stuck in her tank, then come around to pick up Bentley for a quick exit.
I mean, that is a thing, but Carmelita's whole thing is that right now she's on the outs with Interpol because they think she worked with the Cooper gang. So it's unlike she would be able to actually return it to Interpol.
So why don't you just hand over the eye?
Like, why would she take the eye and not just arrest
In a battle of
Bentley?
strength, you've proven yourself. But with this clockwork eye, I can battle in your mind.
So yeah, if you get hit in that ray, you end up getting a bit of a thing. It's not too hard to get around, but I really need some help right now. Thank you. Come on. Yeah, see. Again, it's not that hard to get around. There we go.
You've got a strong mind, Cooper. I never would have guessed.
Things hadn't gone exactly to plan, but the Contessa was beaten and the Clockwork Eyes were finally mine. The Contessa was arrested and brought to trial for the crime she committed while working for Interpol. Their PR damage control went one step further by promoting Neela, the hero of Prague, to the rank of captain. Carmelita, still on the outs with Interpol, had to run with the rest of us. To my surprise and eternal delight, I got to help my favorite policewoman escape from the cops. I tried to put it all out of my mind. This claw business was spiraling out of control, and I knew that my gang was at the center of it. We'd be back in action soon enough, but for now, well, we just laid low for a while.
Mila would be a Redditor. Okay, we have 3 episodes left, guys. We're in the home stretch.
Following the trail of spice shipments, we made our way up to Nunavut Bay, Canada, the secret hub of Jean Bisson's shipping empire. As a young man, he trekked across Canada to strike it rich during the gold rush of 1852. An avid prospector, he took some chances and ended up buried alive in an avalanche. Miraculously, the quick freeze kept him alive, and 120 years later, thanks to global warming, he thawed out. A product of his time, he dreams of taming the wild north, damming every river and chopping down all the trees, with progress delivered at the sharp end of an axe. Shipping spice for the Claw Gang proved a lucrative way to bankroll his one-man war against nature. And yet, I have to feel a little sorry for him. He's just a normal guy from the 1850s. Back in his day, he'd be a hero.
Yes, chicks, it was a Shining reference.
He's a villain. Either way, that man's got more than his fair share of the clockwork parts. What a low-tech guy like Jean Bisson is doing with robot parts is a mystery. I almost don't want to know. But as always, it's only a matter of time before I find out.
Also, yeah, for some reason, Jean Bisson has, like, the vast majority of the parts. He's got 4 parts total. We're gonna get 3 of them here, and then the last one in the next episode. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, silent obliteration. That one's really good. So is the hover pack.
I've got a lead on the clockwork parts. Head through town and out into the wilderness.
Medium nugget.
That cabin may seem rustic, but don't be fooled. It's the control center for Jean Bisson's trade empire. Sneak inside and raid his files. You're sure to find out where he keeps his clockwork parts.
Ransacking his files doesn't sound hard. Now, climbing up a sheer rock wall, that'll be a challenge.
You're in luck. Before Jean Bisson took over, this used to be a popular destination for rock climbers. Some of their old wall hooks are still around.
I'm guessing I just jump and hit the circle button to latch on.
That's right. And remember to lean back before you spring off the hook. You'll get more altitude.
Thanks for the tip. I'll give it a try.
I think that's the first original, like, Cooper move that we get in this game. The other ones existed in the previous one.
That's Jean Bisson.
Looks like he didn't notice me come in.
Just stay out of sight and take a picture of each of his trade routes. They should narrow our search for his share of the clockwork parts.
All right, I'm on it.
Hello, Arpeggio here.
Salutations, Mr. Arpeggio. Y'all got time to shoot the breeze?
Of course, for you, champ, always. Although must we communicate through that dreadful speakerphone?
Yeah, I can think better while my legs move. Pumps blood to your brain.
Yes, of course. One must keep blood in one's brain. But do tell, is there some pressing matter you'd like to discuss?
First off, are you still coming on schedule to get that Northern Lights battery?
Yes, we're well underway. My blimp should arrive at the end of the week.
Bullseye. For second, when you gonna give me a look-see at that clockwork brain of yours? I'd sure like to buy it off you.
Be song, you covetous troglodyte. You've already got the lion's share of the parts. Would you take my meager portion of the robotic bird for your own and strip me of all my earthly pleasures?
Easy there, partner. You're all up in a lather. It's just that I found some real use for the clockwork parts I got. Why, I put 3 of them in the engines of my best trains. With those robotic doohickeys feeding the fire, them trains will run all night and all day. I call them my iron horses. Of course, I gotta keep the plans hidden. Stuffed them in my 3 trophy bass.
Sounds like you're making capital use of your share of the robotic loot. But for now, the clockwork brain stays with me on the blimp. Although, when I arrive to pick up the Northern Lights battery, I might be persuaded to give you a peek.
That'll do fine. By the way, you ready to giddy up into Perry for the final hoedown?
Yes, the blimp's hypnotist wavelengths conform to the specs drawn up by the Contessa, and Dimitri, before his unfashionable capture, did a bang-up
You can
job
see
of
that,
stripping
Petey.
spice through his nightclub.
Sounds like all you're missing is some Northern Light electricity.
Electricity.
Yours is the final piece to the puzzle, the missing link. Once the battery is aboard, nothing will stand in the Claw Gang's way. Paris will be ours.
Yeah, okay. So, I guess I'll be seeing you at the end of the week.
Right, farewell, Bisson. Stiff upper lip. Ta-ta.
So, do we think they've explored each other's bodies?
Why, did you hear that? Bison's hidden the Iron Horse blueprints in his trophy bass. Head for the fish on top of the fireplace and steal those plans. Excellent! Now get out of that cabin before you're spotted. After analyzing Bison's decorating techniques, I think we'll find the other trophy bass above the mantle in the 2 remaining cabins.
There.
Yep, just like I thought. Get to the fish above the mantle and steal those blueprints. Two down, 1 to go.
Hey, thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, I would say that Jean Besson's voice is also more American West than Canadian, but I'm not that good with accents.
The last trophy bass is above the fireplace. Be careful.
Attention all cabin guards. I've heard tell from the boys at Ponderosa Cabin there's someone been in my hidden blueprints. You ever...
Exceptional work, Sly. That's the last of the blueprints.
Well, that's true, but on the other hand, his name is Jean Besson, which is very French sounding, which would indicate that he is French-Canadian.
Top of the mountain, huh? Shouldn't take long.
Damn it. Thought I could sneak around. I couldn't.
This appears to be the only way up. Keep an eye out for those rock climber wall hooks. They might be useful. This is great! We've got total access to the train's GPS system. It's all on my computer. Head back to the
Those
safe house. I'll crunch
fools!
some numbers and give you and Murray the rundown.
Thanks to Sly's efforts, we now know the location of all 3 of the local clockwork parts. 2 lugs and a stomach. Jean Besson has grafted each piece to the engine in one of his Iron Horse trains. This improvement allows the trains to run all night and all day. We won't have the luxury of sneaking in while they're stopped. While they're in motion, the only way aboard is through a hatch on the caboose roof, which unfortunately has been locked down.
Caboose.
These need to go. First, collect the spice gas from the balloons above town, and then land on the back of the caboose to blow off the locks. Once the way is cleared, I'll suit up and jump into Iron Horse number 1 while it passes near town. With some luck, we'll have the first clockwork lug in a few hours.
So this is one thing I like about this episode, is that each of the segments is kind of like ended by doing one of the train robberies. I think I'm gonna go and steal some treasure now, so I can hopefully afford some of the upgrades. There's one treasure there. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, let's see how much that gave us. Okay. I think I'm gonna take that one that was on top of the tower, or the peak. And if I remember correctly, the third one is located inside the bear cave. gonna buy silent obliteration while we're here. Okay, let's secure. Okay. We're gonna do the spice one first, and then we're gonna do a friend in need. It's okay.
Sly, it's awful. I can't believe it.
Oh, this
Slow
is the
down,
friend
Bentley.
in
What
need
happened?
one. Never mind. We're doing this one
He went
first
out
then.
looking for a snack and got captured by Inspector Fox.
Carmelita? She's here? Don't worry, Bentley. I know how to handle her.
And she's got a cute little winter outfit.
Hurry! I'm used to having all the bags.
Calm down. Carmelita's not cruel like the Contessa. I'll follow her without being seen. She's bound to check on Murray sooner or later.
Okay, that's a good plan. Just don't get caught too. I don't want to be alone again.
Oh. He cares about his friends. That's okay, Jax. You go off to bed now. I think it might have been a bit too ambitious to try and do the entire game, but we've gotten so far, I think I'm just gonna see it through. I think next year, though, I am gonna do Sly 3 in 2-day segments. Because I think Sly 3 is even longer, even though it has fewer episodes. So, yeah.
Hey, criminal! You doing okay in there? I know it's tight, but you won't get shocked if you hold still.
I'm okay. And thanks for that bag of jelly beans. I was starving.
Won't be long now. Once I bust the other members of your gang, we'll get out of here.
I'm grateful for the jelly beans and all, but aren't you on the outs with Interpol right now?
I'm an honest cop. Busting the Cooper gang will prove my innocence and show everyone that Constable Neela set me up.
You mean Captain Neela? I hear she got promoted.
Whatever.
She
Just
got
sit tight.
Reddit
I'm going to
gold.
look for your pals.
Murray, I've come to break you out.
Fat chance. This thing is triple padlocked and Inspector Fox is carrying all the keys.
Come on, buddy. You know I'm an expert at pickpocketing.
She's tough, Sly. If you manage to get a key, you'd better run for it. Carmelita's sure to notice and chase after you.
Leave her to me.
You can't sneak up on me.
Oh, she's stubborn.
You can't run forever, coward. What just... Cooper? Sooner or later, I'll get you! I felt that, thief.
Lose Carmelita before you try to free Murray.
Fine.
I'll find you. You know I will.
I swear those sounds she makes are like squirrel noises, and I don't know why.
Thanks, pal. I was getting a Charlie horse standing in that box.
My pleasure. You know how I love to mess around with Carmelita.
Yeah, that's weird. See you back at the safe house.
Damn, Sly, what are you, straight? Here we go. So yeah, that's silent obliteration.
plates, but the only way in, through the caboose, is locked. To blow the locks off, you'll need to collect the ultra-unstable denatured spice gas from those balloons floating above town.
How am I supposed to get up there to collect the spice gas?
Murray's already commandeered this ice plane. Jump on its strut, and he'll fly you up to a good paragliding altitude. Oh, and strap on a special vacuum backpack. It'll automatically collect the spice gas after you've popped a balloon.
Sounds like fun.
Once you've collected enough gas, you'll have to land directly on the train's caboose.
Why directly on the caboose?
Denatured spice gas is very unstable at lower altitudes. Unless you land on the caboose, you won't have time to get the gas tank to the lock before it blows up.
So you're saying I either land on the caboose or get blown to bits?
That's correct. Chemistry can be a harsh mistress.
That could be it.
Hang on tight.
Another thing could be that it's a byproduct from the whole, like, spice refining thing. You know, turning it from the plant into, like, the actual drug.
The spice gas is lighter than air. Popping balloons should keep you aloft. That did it. You got a full tank of gas. Time to land on a caboose. Get back to the
Okay,
ice
that was
plane.
one.
2 more cabooses to blow open.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Damn it, I thought I could grab that hook. Oh wait, I don't actually need to do that, I can just go directly to the thing.
Here we go again.
The gas tank is full. Find a caboose and try for a landing.
There we go. Now we just have one more left.
Meet Murray at the ice plane. You guys are doing great. There's just one caboose left.
One more caboose. Try not to get blown up.
No, 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 no.
You're full up on gas. Target the last caboose.
True.
Yes, you guys did it! All the Iron Horse trains are unlocked!
There we go. Now we just gotta go back so Bentley can do a train robbery.
Attention, men. This here's John Masson. That was a quality job you boys did unloading the spice off them boats. Soon enough, I'll have one of them special Iron Horse trains come by and pick it all up for distribution. Stay sharp, and once this here spice business is taken care of, we'll have ourselves a hunting party. Go out into the woods and kill us some bears, eh?
According to this timetable, Iron Horse number 1 should be passing by any time now.
I see it. It's moving awfully fast.
Just jump on the caboose and go in through the hatch. Piece of cake.
That's easy for you to say. Okay, now we're finally gonna see how he's using these guys as fuels for his train. The trains are much bigger on the inside. I am like a shadow. See, this is how he's doing it.
Outstanding! Chalk up one strange robot organ for us, and one less Iron Horse train for Jean Bisson.
Things are going great. We've already stolen one of Jean Bisson's 3 clockwork parts. However, Iron Horse 2 and 3 are going to be a little tougher to crack. First, I'll need to hop aboard Iron Horse 2 and do a little preemptive RC chopper strike to clear out the air defenses. Once cleared, it'll be up to Sly to work his magic in the interior to get at that second clockwork lug. Hurry, you'll need to trap some of the local bear cubs in order to unlock a nearby hand car. We're gonna need it to catch up with Iron Horse number 3. But don't worry, the cubs won't be hurt. Although I can't say the same for the guards.
I don't have anything to sell. Okay, we're gonna do Bentley's one first. I lightly wait for the train to pass and... Yeah. So this is like a bit of a pet peeve of mine when people are like, oh, how come there are animals and then also animals in this world? And it's like, it's evolution, my guy. Like, I don't really mind people asking about it, but when they act like it's so fucking weird, it's like, it just comes across like the whole thing where, you know, some people are like, well, if humans evolved from apes, why are there still apes?
We'll get the job done, provided I can catch up with that train. This had better work. Sly won't stand a chance making it through this train unless I neutralize the aerial defenses. Good thing I outfitted the RC chopper with a new cannon. Let's see. The X button drops bombs and...
I added even more dangerous firepower.
I should bomb those missile launchers before things get ugly.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, if you know anything about pigs, it's that they are notorious cannibalistic. Okay. I don't have much health left, but we're almost through.
This is it! The final stretch!
Thank you for telling me that, Bentley.
I'm so close!
Bentley strikes
Yay.
again.
Yes, the aerial defenses are down! Now it's all...
I could definitely see Bentley play Toho, mostly because he's got a lot of gamer energy radiating from him. So does Murray too. And Sly. I think they're all gamers. Oh, back on the animal cannibalism thing. Another, you know, thing about that is, of course, the whole, fish eating fish. Like, I don't know how to break it to you, but fish eat fish. Like, what else would they eat? Okay, now we're gonna do the Bear Cubs one. This one right over there.
We'll need this handcar to chase down Iron Horse number 3. But for the time being, it's all fenced in.
No problem. I'll tear that fence apart.
The metal's too resilient for my bombs or your muscle. No, for this job, we're going to have to rely on a stronger force. The love of a mother for her child.
You got something to tell me?
Yes, I had the good fortune of locating 2 juvenile bear cubs. If you
Or
put
being
them
like,
together inside
Bentley,
that fence,
have you laid any
they'll
eggs
start
lately?
fighting. Bears at that age are particularly antisocial. Noise from the squabble should bring their mother around to free the angry youths.
Yeah, exactly.
I get ya. That big mama bear will be able to smash
It would be
the
like
fence, no
people getting
problem,
freaked
for
out
cubs.
from seeing a cat eat a mouse because like, oh, they're both mammals.
By the Murray.
Okay, let's see here. First cup there.
Good work, Murray. I'll send you the coordinates to the next bear cub.
Here we go.
Sorry to say it, but the other cub is somewhere in this bear cave. Be careful, Murray. That was fast. The mother is already on her way. That was beautiful. Just like a nature documentary. Only more violent.
Okay. I think we're gonna forgo the last treasure and just head off on the next one here. And then we're gonna do the operation. Let's see here. There we are. Oh yeah, by the way, Evil Guacamole Gaming,
Way to get on top of
there is a problem with this streaming thing that I'm doing in that after it's streamed for a while, it just kind of stops and I have to restart it, and it's kind of coming up on around the time where it usually happens, so just like, so you're aware of it if it suddenly stops.
The other clockwork lug should be hooked into the engine's furnace. Sneak your way up there and grab it.
That sure is a lot of maple syrup. You think it's alcoholic? I think it's alcoholic. Alcoholic maple syrup drunk straight from the bottle. Oh.
You should have seen how many missile launchers there were attached to these train cars. I don't mind saying that it took some real finesse on my part to deal with the defenses.
Yes, Bentley, you're great, and we wouldn't know what to do without you.
Attention Iron Horse number 2. In case you haven't heard, some lucky varmint managed to make off with the clockwork lug in Iron Horse 1. All the guards on duty have been punished according to the Lumberjack Code. Don't let them say
What is the lumberjack code?
you boys have done some real good work lately, and I hate to have to put you out on this well. That's it. Keep your
I'm just gonna haul ass for it. I was gonna try to sneak my way through, but I got caught. I'm just gonna grab it.
Fantastic! We're raking in the clockwork parts left and right.
I mean, alcoholic syrup, that's basically just
Okay,
coughing
guys, this
syrup,
is it.
isn't it?
Time to break into Iron Horse number 3 and carry away the clockwork stomach. Now, the train's moving too fast to jump onto here in town, so we'll have to catch up with it on Murray's new handcar. Once we're in
Oh, it's
position,
specifically Murray's
I'll hop
handcar.
aboard and make his way up to the engine. While he travels through the interior, I'll provide air support with my RC chopper. I've planned this as a textbook train robbery. If we all do our jobs right, what could possibly go wrong?
Famous last words, Bentley.
Hop aboard, guys. We've got a train to catch.
Got it. Strong work, Murray.
Yeah, sure. The Murray's strength knows no limit.
You're on, Sly. Break into that train and steal the clockwork stomach.
That Jean Besson's one strange guy. The Claw Gang divides up the clockwork parts, and he walks away with his stomach and lungs? It still creeps me out.
Get creeped out later when we aren't riding an
Oh, no one else
antique
wanted
Emperor at
them.
breakneck speeds.
Good point. It's time for a train robbery.
Oh. Ooh. That almost ended pretty bad. I do wonder what all this luggage is doing here.
Nobody getting past me. That there clockwork stomach is as safe as a snowman in winter. I'd like to meet the varmint that's been looping my iron horse dreams. By Jiminy, I get hot neath the collar just thinking about how I cut that boy down. I'd kill him like a spotted owl. I sure would.
I mean, that does actually make sense. And it's not like we're seeing any wardrobes here, so that it would be where they would keep all their spare clothes.
Hey, Cooper! Thought I might find you here. Just can't stay away from these clockwork parts, can you?
Oh, I just do it to meet exciting ladies like yourself.
If you'd like some excitement, why not climb up on top of the train? I'm sure to get your heart pumping. Maybe even show you my new ride.
No thanks, Neela. I've seen enough already.
What's the problem, Poodle? Afraid you can't take me on? Have to call up your little friends for help?
Come in, little friends. Neela's got me pinned down. Any chance of air support? I've already launched the RC chopper. She won't know what hit her.
Come on, Cooper. Let's play. What in blazes? All right, little RC friend. This should be a quick bit of destruction.
I do wonder why so many people have tiny little planes. Why is one of Neela saying that she has a plane that's giving birth to smaller planes?
That was some fancy flying, little friend. Whatever you say, Poodle.
Hey, Sly! Get to that clockwork stomach fast! This old handcart is starting to fall apart!
Ah, it's the handcart that's falling apart. Exactly. Everyone was like, tiny planes. Oh, that's adorable. I want one. What? Well, you were supposed to go the other way.
Never thought I'd see the day when his stomach got turned into a tool of evil.
Looks like John Bassan's wised up and bolted the stomach down.
We'll have to crack the
When did he
engine
have the
lock to get
time
free.
to do
Then
this?
that's just what we'll do. A well-placed bomb down the train's smokestack will knock it loose. Just make sure to take some cover.
Not so fast, chum. The clockwork part is mine. They will all be mine.
Okay, I gotta be smart about this one. Because we're almost out of HP.
You won't
There.
stop me. Not the Cooper gang. Not Interpol. Not anyone.
Woo!
Stand clear, Sly. This might be messy. Sly! Sly! You okay?
I've got an upset stomach on my hands, but other than that, I feel great.
Yeah!
The gang and I had pulled off the impossible. We'd successfully robbed all of John Bisson's iron horse trains, and we were walking away with 3, count them, 3 clockwork parts. And as a bonus, we shut down spice distribution in all of North America. Needless to say, we were pretty pleased with ourselves. Can't say the same for Carmelita. Once again, the framed policewoman had to run from the cops. Which was fun at first, but I'm starting to feel a little sorry for her. I mean, what if they replace Carmelita with someone else? I don't want another cop on my tail. She's a big part of why this is all fun. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to clear her name. Some way other than turning myself in.
I don't know, man. It's a pretty evil stomach. Okay, we have 2 more episodes left. Let's suit up and get this done.
Things just weren't right up in Canada. Random acts of violence were popping up like weeds, and the Northern Lights, well, they just weren't right. One night they'd be brighter than ever, and the next, gone. In Nunavut Bay, I overheard talk between Jean Bisson and his mysterious partner Arpeggio. Somehow, those two are behind it all. Tracking the source of the disturbance was easy. By simply following the lights, we were led north to an immense lumber camp. The sheer number of fallen trees advertised Jean Bisson's presence and that he was in possession of the clockwork talons. Pethivius Raccoonus makes numerous references to the talons slicing through plates of steel. A skilled lumberjack like Bisson could clear a forest in hours while wielding the artifacts. Those talons have got to go, both to finally do away with clockwork and to save the environment from his twisted sense of progress. The world just doesn't need to make space for another strip mall.
Slide based. Menace from the north, eh? Okay. Thief reflexes is pretty good. None of the other things, except for Bentley's hover pack.
Okay, so here's what we know. 1, Arpeggio's blimp is on its way to pick up a battery from Jean Bisson. And 2, the only way we'll get a crack at Arpeggio's clockwork brain is by finding a way to sneak aboard his blimp.
But before we do that, we'll need to snag the clockwork talents off Jean Bisson. Time is short and we've got a lot to accomplish.
True, but first things first. This lumber camp isn't on any of my maps. I need you to poke around and take some recon photos. They'll help
like
me
we
get my
always do.
sensors oriented.
No problem. Recon photos I got covered.
In anticipation of the icy climate, I took the liberty of modifying your cave. It can now separate into 2 smaller caves. Useful for ice
And this
climbing.
is the only
Try
game where we
ascending
ever
to the
actually
top of that
used
sheet of
that.
ice. Just jump and hit the circle button to dig in. It's good to see my Cade upgrade perform so well in the field. Now scout the area. I could really use the reconnaissance. This place is bear country, all right. Interesting. He's putting out a slight radio signature. Those saw blades look particularly old. I guess this logging camp has been around for a while.
Damn it, I fell.
Jean Bisson's house. The lair of the beast. The den of evil. The epicenter of ecological destruction.
I don't think we ever actually go in there, though. I might remember wrong, or maybe there was like a thing where it was originally planned and then it just didn't turn out happening.
Fascinating. My sensors detect a Wi-Fi link to that boat. It must be piloted by computer. Okay, that should do it. Now for the real point of interest. Head for that lighthouse and try to find a way to sneak in.
Yeah, for a guy who hates technology, he sure utilizes it a lot. He's like the weirdest combo of tech savvy and tech illiterate.
That's the battery charger, but where's the battery Arpeggio's coming to pick up?
Where's the battery?
Just looking at that spinner makes me dizzy. I was right. The entrance is barred from the inside. Might as well get a shot
Damn
of
it,
old
a
John's
chair.
Whoa, Sly, listen in. He's mumbling to himself.
Come on, John. You got it in you. Those lumberjack games need some more competition, eh? What would attract the participants? Bullseye! I'll post the Clockwork Talons as a trophy. That should bring in the competition. Although, who am I kidding, eh? I'm gonna win just like every other year. Oh, it's tough being this tough. It sure is, yeah.
Head back to the safe house. We need to talk about these lumberjack games.
Well, guys, Jean Bisson has unknowingly thrown down the gauntlet. With the Clockwork Talons as a trophy, we'd be fools not to participate in his lumberjack games. Fortunately, due to frequent avalanches, a log chopping guide was frozen in a wall of ice not far from our position. Sly, you're in charge of acquiring the book. I'm sure it will prove invaluable. Now, we're all aware that Arpeggio's blimp is coming to pick up another battery. To sneak aboard without incident, I'd recommend we pull a Trojan horse and stow away
Another
inside the
one?
battery. However, the location of the device is still a mystery. We need some inside information. So, working together, you two will infiltrate the Moose Guard's secret RC Combat Club. Those guys all work in the lighthouse. If you win the battle, I'm sure they'll talk. Despite his antique mind, Jean Bisson's no fool. To keep tabs on him, we'll need to bug his house, steal the radio tags off local bears, and then jerry-rig them into a sensor array. It's a challenging set of tasks, and that blimp's on its way. Let's get to work.